When I was about a junior in high school, I wanted to be a teacher. And it was more, what subject do I want to teach? And so I was deciding actually between math and music. And so I actually applied to two different schools, one for math and one for music, and obviously I chose the music path. So that was my first kind of, okay, yeah, I really like this music thing. And certainly it was the right choice. But at the time when I was that young, I didn't have this, oh, I know I'm going to be a professional musician for the rest of my life kind of thing. Then later on, it was, I thought I was going to be a high school choir director. That was my initial plan. But while I was in school, I realized how much I missed instrumental music. I played violin and was also in band throughout middle school and high school. And just realized by that point, no, I really want to do the instrumental. And truthfully, it was initially deciding between, do I want to do orchestra or do I want to do band? And I think by my junior year, I knew I wanted to teach college. I actually took as much conducting as I could in undergrad. So in my fourth semester, I was doing an independent study. So I did 4 semesters of conducting, which is twice what people normally do, or at least they have to do. And in that independent study, Jack Stamp was my teacher, and he kind of said, what are you considering doing? And he was like, I think you're ready to go to grad school now. So I actually, and then I met Mike Haycock, who I ended up studying with at Baylor. So it just was a timing thing. Literally, I think a week after that conversation is when I met Professor Haycock, and we talked about school, and so it just seemed like that was a good fit. So I ended up I finished in 4.5 years. So for that semester in between, I actually did general music in a nearby, actually, I lived really close to the border of Pennsylvania and Maryland, so I taught in Maryland for a while. Then I did my master's degree, and after finishing my master's, I taught high school, always with the mindset that I would eventually go and get my doctorate. And so I ended up teaching high school band for 6 years in Michigan. And when I ended, I was actually in Ypsilanti, which is a neighboring town to Ann Arbor. And it was like, well, I already live here. Michigan's a fabulous school. So that's sometimes the stars feel like they align, or you just are put in the right place and you just use the circumstances that are there. And I ended up being able to go to Michigan and get my doctorate. And then after that, I finished, you pretty much have to go wherever the job goes. So I ended up going to University of Nebraska in Omaha, Nebraska. I never thought I would end up in Nebraska. I've been from the East Coast. And I taught there for 5 years. And then while I was there, when I got the position that I'm in now.